How did our world come to be? The Old Ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me, she prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian, becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Regret that, but it is what it is.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing.
Damn.
And every night, I have the same dream.
Her new hair looks nice.
I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been Dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Same. So,
Like Varl's
what are we
new
doing?
look.
Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay. But, if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
Well, she got extras now just laying about like that.
Focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? Alright, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the Focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
It's a cool tutorial. She's teaching him how to.
These plants don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The Focus helps you see the ones we need.
bitter?
No, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Look there. More of the blight.
Some of the blight is... it's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
Are you gonna jump? Go for a swim?
Fastest way down.
What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world. Dogs.
And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind. A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look. Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. Better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood. There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
Did it. After you. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You're right about that. Down this way. Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
Oh, look, it's kind of cute though.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. Its eye. It's a weak spot.
Right.
I'm ready.
Oh man, these are cool. These are so cool.
Find anything good?
A few supplies.
Holy crap, that hurt. Okay, fine.
How does the Focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of. So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Another ladder. Need to shoot off the lock. Got it.
You said you had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl. Through here.
Oh, are you even allowed this far out, dude?
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Varl, why don't you put your hand there, Varl?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
So we're trying to find out, Varl.
Ugh, what's that stench?
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Straight through the camp. Then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap. Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Unpleasant.
A lot of supplies here. I guess they
Part of a
plan to stay
machine.
alive.
Could help fix the gears. machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris. Better than I thought.
That's cool.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for? Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please, proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out. Oh, I might be able to get up there. Wow, that worked.
That polecaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Oh. Oh, that looks bad.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Supplies. I think I can use the polecaster.
That's what I was thinking. Yoink.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way.
He's such a PR douche
And in the
nozzle.
words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality is
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
Before I was like, what have I known my whole life?
Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
That would make sense.
Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
we all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end.
One can only
That
hope.
Oswald guy mentioned a data center.
Thing is, I don't think the Odyssey blew up.
The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
So one of the frustrating things about the original story is that a lot of our problems was caused by a strange signal
I still can't believe the old
from
ones
an unknown source.
They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars. The wilds have really grown over this place.
I should be able to pull that thing out of the wall.
The Odyssey seems to be the most likely source of this strange signal. Maybe they pretended it blew up? I don't know. So poor people wouldn't chase them? I have no idea.
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
I don't trust the idea that they all blew up and died. It was definitely on the news that they blew up and died.
What is that thing?
Might have been what killed those Oseram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Yeah, Aloy, he just saw a giant worm or a snake fucking robot. I think his guard's up.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground.
These new creatures are so
You
cute.
take the
Doors.
left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
Trusting you, Varl.
Moving
Don't fuck up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight. I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment. Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
Good job, Varl. Oh. 1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Got another 40 minutes of laundry. Let's go.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing I can't handle.
I don't like killing these. They're too cute. Where they just poot poot. Look at them poot poot.
Got them all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Oh, he got you on that one, dude. Making fun of his beard, Aloy. That's messed up.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow yourself up.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies.
Let's go, training dummy.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
Yeah.
There's this. Okay. Should have what I need to craft a trap.
Oh, wow.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
Oh man, even more crafting on the fly.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path. We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
It's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah.
Looks like a boss.
And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there. Hey, Varl. There's data here. You scan it with your focus. This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain.
Negotiations represented with Zero Dawn have concluded, and I am exceptionally pleased that we provided a mutually profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down better than salt, in contrast to the less tactful recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Far Zenith will provide a copper prototype Homer archive already sent, 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from storage at our Nimic facility, and supplementary ectogenesis research reports. In exchange, Far Zenith will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior to Odyssey's launch. By our estimate of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be near complete repository of human knowledge. Should be noted Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making it clear that this is a non-negotiable term. As our faithful media representative, I will run all public communication with Dr. Sobek's team while data corrupted.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Now I really wish this game was co-op.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
Yeah, this is actually a really clever way to do tutorials. I kind of like it. I don't remember them ever doing this.
Looks
Well,
like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
I guess I've seen it a few times, but I like it.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Varl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center.
The idea that someone could steal this much data, though, is absurd. Like, it is bonkers.
Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
So I guess the thing is out. Gaia was designed
Can't help them.
to rebuild re-terraform Earth, because they couldn't stop the robots from destroying the whole Earth, so they decided to just like rebuild it. The rebuilding didn't go perfectly, but close enough. The thing that drives me crazy about the story, the thing that I was like, come on guys, is the reason they did that is they didn't have enough time to crack the hacking code, but they did have enough time to build a fully automated AI-run terraforming system that could run itself for thousands of years without any tech support. And that's, I feel like, harder than cracking a code. Like, what? Just seems like...
This is better off in your hands.
A weapon. Thanks, Laurel. We should keep moving.
After you.
Yeah, that was pretty silly too. So Hades' job was like, if Gaia fucks up, Hades is supposed to destroy everything so Gaia can start over. Why they put the obviously douchebag Tate guy in charge of the destroy everything program is weird, but sure, whatever.
Down here.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The other mystery, quote unquote, that was never satisfactorily cleared is that Apollo got destroyed.
Good.
The guy who created all the murder robots at the last minute decided that, like, the knowledge that we had was too dangerous, and if we brought all the knowledge back to the new people, they would just repeat their mistakes. So he killed every member of the Zero Dawn group, destroyed Apollo, and then died himself.
Look, that must be the machine.
Good old murder-suicide, you know. His motivation for it is just a little Convenient. And since he's a douchebag, not entirely sure how true. Apollo was a repository of all of humanity's memories, and its job was to, like, teach the new humans so that we wouldn't be savages, quote unquote. We'd be able to rebuild civilization somewhat faster.
Looks like we can cross over here. More of the Oseram Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
And as you've heard, definitely not Apollo.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
See, this whole thing about the backups being purged by Ted Faro, that's new. Faro destroyed Apollo, but we didn't know he destroyed all the backups of Gaia. Said Pharaoh's motivations are mysterious and weird. He was very thorough with his murder-suicide, that is correct. But I will say, Hades worked out fine until the strange signal, which affected all of the AI, but the dangerous one at first was Hades, because, you know, he was the one that destroyed all the things. Hephaestus is also having an issue because his thing was to build robots, and humans keep hunting robots apart, and he considers that an attack on his robots.
Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break.
Hephaestus is the reason why the machines are being more aggressive, and some machines are being built specifically to fight. He's trying to keep humans from hunting machines. A journal hastily scrawled glyphs. We descended the valley and breached the ruins. Boss always had a good sense for delve sites. By the forge, was he right? This place is untouched. Had to knock down a few machines while we were moving our gear. Pesky things keep popping out of the ground. But otherwise, we've got the whole place to ourselves. Set up camp near the main entrance. Faroof nearly jumped out of his skin when he dropped his hammer and he went clanging down the stairs. Kid's first delve. I reckon even if he swears otherwise. He's lucky this one's above ground at least. They chew. Push further to the ruins. Boss that's his latest prototype he's calling a hook and pull. They needs work if you ask me. I show Faroof a simple trick to evaluate salvage. The less it's rusted, the higher the price of the fresh meridian. All in all, a good day until he insisted he saw a tree shaking across the river. Kids jumpier than a frog in hot coals. Felt a deep rumble in the night. Land shake maybe, but it's got the whole crew on edge. Boss ordered half of us to set up a second camp further in. Figures we'll pick this place clean faster if we split up. No arguments there. Think I'll set up a training dummy for Faroof. Kid can barely hold his own against a burrower. 6, only a few of us left. Kid didn't make it. Machine blasted in with acid at the river crossing. Can hear slithering outside. For few more minutes rest, then we're going to make a run for it. Just riding to the end like so many other people.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them into focus to keep track of them.
There's a ladder in the back.
Too late.
Machine ripped right through the wall.
How to get out of here? What's in here? So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
You know, his sister was really cool. I was a little upset she got killed. Did I? That's funny. Ah!
Three of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. Tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks. We don't have a ton of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy?
Trust me.
You did say snakes would have been cool. And you were right. Snakes are cool.
To figure out. If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
The skill tree is way bigger than the old one, so I hope I level up a little faster. I'm gonna guess I level up more from quests in this game than murder. Hopefully there's not a lot of level gating in this game.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower.
I just noticed I have not gotten a lot of experience even though I've killed a lot of machines.
Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Interesting. Now the climbing is more interesting than it was in the other game, I'll tell you that.
Well, that sounds good. Storm's getting bad. So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and leaving acid everywhere. Great.
This is the tutorial. This is the most you can jump, but the hook shot kind of helps with the jumping problem.
That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. I'll be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side.
Hair's not even moving in the wind.
Well, more to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
Jesus. Okay, that was on me, game.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I think there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. No machines in my way.
Where's the other one? pretty sure all I gotta do is pull a rope, and those clamps are gone. That's how clamps work. Just give it a good yank, and that's it. Might even just shoot it with my arrow. That might be enough. Who knows, you know? So these missing parts are interesting because it seems to imply that you want to tear off specific parts to get specific drops.
To myself now.
I think I've been seen exactly once.
Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to push those machines down below.
Uh-oh.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower? Scanning with my focus could help.
Once in a while I press R1 to jump, I'm sorry. God damn it. Be right back. Alrighty.
Gotta climb closer to the shadow to detach the cables. Okay, that creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick. This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it.
Ha!
One down. I just need to climb higher and attach the second set of cables.
Huh?
Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. I was right. But no turning back now.
What?
Almost there. There's the other connector.
Oh, that looks bad. Hope nothing important was inside that space shuttle. Oh. Yep, well, you're dead. Sure. Sure. Sure.
Lanny, where are you? Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot? Sack's full of acid. I should target it first.
Fuck it. Well, I don't think I have enough fucking ice bombs to do it. Maybe if I don't miss them. Whoa. Jesus Christ. That seems bad.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. That maybe lost ammo. Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, was it dead?
It's dead. Finally.
Very tough Snick. Shredder gauntlets. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. Hey, that looks like the dragon shot from Monster Hunter. It's awesome. She is even more Monster Hunter now. I guess her visit to Monster Hunter World gave her some ideas.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Oh, I could have used this to fight that. That's probably that definitely would have helped that fight. Oh no, not the cold basement. Best of luck. Stay warm. Remember that you are the furnace. The furnace is always with you.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Was this simple?
I should find a server room.
Where's Varl?
I'm close. I have to be.
Data corruption partial. On the matter of Dr. Dalgard, he's been evaluating Farzians for years. Even Peter saw the need for a polished spokesman to preserve anonymity for the rest of us. But with all the new members we recruited to increase funds for the Odyssey's expedited timeline, there are simply not enough berths on the ship to accommodate. Cuts have to be made, and let's face it, Oswald lacks the skill set for our future aims. Wow! He'll retaliate if we exclude him, of course, so we'll have to give him a proper send-off. That doesn't mean that his usefulness must end. We have plenty of source material to generate a digital puppet, giving us the means to data corrupted. Wow! These guys were trash. Oh, just the trashiest trash. What a bunch of shit stains.
Please be here.
Not here, like we just started the game. That is the equivalent of about 20 machines, so that's pretty decent XP.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you! This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers.
Fuck.
But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
God damn.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
She's really not good with the religion thing, huh?
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast, and whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Like how he has to get used to it, but she just like is a fucking natural.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you.
That's not good.
Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
fuck, there's a statue of her.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of it. What? Transmission.
The hell?
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't.
He definitely did.
Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Ugh. I gotta climb this whole thing so she can learn what I figured out in the post-credit scene.
Jump to that ledge behind me. Go. Now, how to cross over the spire. Got it. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice.
Nope, we're chasing silence.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Oh, it stopped raining real fast. That was a short rain.
Is that a statue of me? That's new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason.
Who's gonna stop me?
A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you.
Oh, it's the kid I saved.
We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
I like that everyone gives a shit for that.
Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
She's got a Gundam forehead now. I approve.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Oh yeah.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
She definitely needed someone to hold her spear.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Nox? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
I do not envy his job, by the way.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. What makes this coming embassy so special?
Oh, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Just by my math, is like 5, maybe 10 years.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years.
Damn.
Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
So this embassy is gonna go very poorly, right? Like, we...
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like metals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Someone's gonna betray somebody, lots of fire, and then...
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
You know, I never got this feeling out of him in the first game. He was like mourning the death of that dude's sister. I never got that he had like a thing for Aloy.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success.
I like him, but this is just a little weird and out of left field.
As always, our hopes ride with you.
Now, my Oseron friend, he's always had a thing for Aloy.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades. Machine compasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Now, shut it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that.
Literally that.
But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Kid, you are pretty adorable.
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
That's actually a relatively fair description of what happened. It was not an easy fight.
sharp as ever.
What?
There. The workbench. Uthid. Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
Little Huntress, please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
But also, they're awesome.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Aww. They are pretty cute.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech. Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Stop hammering if you hear her scraping. It's really you. You're a real-life legend.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't think there's anyone for me to talk to. This is a damn shame. I think I'm gonna call it a night.